Hey everybody, and welcome to the first bonus episode of Secret of Mana. And we're here in the Lofty Mountains. And what I wanted to do was show off some of the magic spells. So let's go ahead and start off with the first set of magic we got, which was Undine's magic. And here we have Freeze. You can see it just shoots off a few ice balls into the sky that rains down on your enemies. Energy Absorb. If you use Energy Absorb, it will damage the enemy and heal the sprite for the amount of damage that the enemy took. It's not a very strong spell, but if you're in a pinch and you need some health, that's a possibility for you to use. Acid Rain will do a lot of damage and will also lower the enemy's defense. As for the girl, Rose here, she has 3 spells. Remedy, I'm just going to use it on Absol here. Remedy will nullify any negative status effects that a character may have. Cure Water will heal your character for a portion of for a certain amount. If you do a if you target everybody in your party rather than just one person, it heals for less, but you get to heal for everybody. Ice Saber will add the frosty side effect to your weapon. Of course, my sword is just slicing through everything right now, but it'll turn an enemy into a snowman, basically. All right, let's take a look at not Flame. Gnome was the next elemental we got. So let's take a look at him. Speed down lowers the enemy's speed, but not by a whole lot. It's not very noticeable. I don't use it except to charge my energy. Gem Missile here launches a few gems into the sky. It's kind of similar to the freeze spell. Let's see, do we have any more enemies here? Why am I controlling Rose here? Looks like we're out of enemies to use magic on, so let's go ahead to the next area. Oh, there's one. Alright, and of course Earth Slide. We've seen plenty of Earth Slide. It drops a big rock on top of the enemy for quite a bit of damage. Now the girl's gnome spells include Stone Saber. I'm going to go ahead and put that on our hero here. Now Stone Saber, as you might guess, if you attack an enemy, it will petrify them. As you can see, well, you can't really see it because I killed it, but yeah, it'll petrify enemies into stone. Defender, believe it or not, raises your defense. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory. And Speed Up, again, will raise, actually it won't raise the speed, but it will raise your hit percentage and your evade percentage. Okay, so they're valuable to use. Alright, next up on our list of elementals is Sylphid. That was the third one we got. Analyzer will analyze enemies and will tell you their stats and how much HP, MP, all these good stats that you can learn what enemies are weak to. Balloon. You may have seen this status effect a few times before, but it will quote-unquote space them out, which means that they're immobile, they cannot move for a while. And then Thunder Saber doesn't do a whole lot, it just adds a wind element to your weapon. So if there was an enemy that was weak to wind, it would do more damage to it. The Sprite's spells, Silence confuses an enemy which is weird because you would think silence would make them unable to cast spells like it does in Final Fantasy, but not quite. Air Blast shoots off 3 air blades, and of course, Thunderbolt brings forth a lightning bolt. And that's pretty much it for Sylphid. We'll take a look at Salamando, the fire elemental, and his magic attacks are basically offensive only. You see Fireball there did not a whole lot of damage, but I think the Bomb Beetles or Burst Beetles or the Bomb Bees, sorry, are strong against fire magic. Lava Wave, I don't use this almost ever. It's weaker than the other 2 spells. I don't see the point of using it. And again, you see he's not very weak to it. Exploder is the strongest spell you have, but it costs twice as much as Fireball, which is why you didn't see me using it a whole lot. And let's go ahead and cross over here. And we can demonstrate Rose's fire magic. Alright, so we've got Flame Saber. And of course what Flame Saber does is it allows you to engulf an enemy that the weapon hits. And Fire Bouquet will give the it is also an attack magic, which is very rare for the girl to have, and will lower the enemy's attack as well. And then Blaze Wall is also an attack magic and can engulf an enemy as well, as you may have seen in the Mono Fortress episodes. Those darn beasts or heckhounds kept doing that to me. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Next bonus episode, I'm going to be showing off the rest of our magic spells. So I will see you then.